All right, Martin, you've been unmuted.
Hey Chase, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So can everybody see my screen already?
Oh, do you want me to yeah, I can give you access.
Okay, cool, cool.
There you go. You have access.
Awesome. Is that good now?
Yep, that works.
Sweet. So this is actually just for a client of mine that sells a very interesting floating vacuum.
A floating?
It's kind of a yeah, it floats and like hovers.
Okay.
But anyways, main thing that I'm having issues with is with all my other clients, and I've been able to launch these ads into the testing phase, and they kind of start generating purchases and leads. This one's giving me a little bit more trouble, unfortunately. So um, I'm trying to figure out if it's just like ad language or if something else is kind of funky going on. So
Got it. And are you looking to get purchases or leads?
purchases, yeah, I accidentally said leads on the question.
Got it. Cool. How much does it cost?
500. It's a pricey floating vacuum, man.
All right, got it. $500. All right, let's see the ads. Well,
Just
hold
kind of
on.
used
Before we do that, let's build out like we need better columns so we can really understand how far people are making it in the funnel.
yeah, I usually like to have that set up, but I didn't do that in
Yeah.
this one.
No worries. You're gonna need, if it's ecom, right? It's ecom.
hmm Yep.
All right. Well, you don't need last significant edit. You don't need quality ranking, engagement rate ranking. You don't need any of these.
hmm
And you don't need that. You don't need schedule. You don't need 3 second video plays. Video. Nope. 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 Website
Yeah,
purchase
I usually
conversion value. Yeah, that's fine because they do
usually just like
purchases
to have
online.
those for like the ROAS, the results,
Yeah.
etc. that you showed in the module.
Right. All right, that's good. Results, yep. And then add to cart. That's correct. They have that. Do you have view content set up? Do you know?
Uh, I I'm not
View
actually sure
contents
on
will
that
give
one
you
right
product
now.
page.
What was that?
And
I'm sorry.
view contents view the product page.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Unique cost per add to cart. Usually in ecom, you have view content. Let's just give it a try just in case. Content views, that's what it's called. You don't need these little boxes because they all lead into the same thing.
Yeah, no problem.
Um, This just goes above add to cart. Yeah, we build this out because we can visualize the funnel a little bit better and actually know what's getting results. We'll be able
For
to
sure.
get to the bottom of the issue pretty quickly with this. And then you just make
Sweet.
sure to have this saved for future reference. Oh my goodness.
Save it as
And
like the
then
default.
yeah, exactly. So every time you load this up and hop on a call, we'll know instantly what's going on.
Absolutely. Appreciate it.
All right. Where is that other content view? It's right there. Funnel overview, just so that way we know we're saving it. And boom. All right, let's see. It looks like we don't have content views set up.
Okay.
All right, we got two add to carts on the bottom one. So so in this case, we just cut the top three.
Okay. Cool, cool. So you can actually cut the top three just based on the add to cards.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't have any purchases, so it's hard to tell, like, we can't really say anything based off purchases because if we look at that
Yeah.
column, then it's like, all right, what do we cut?
Yep,
So
yep.
let's go to the next best, the next closest one, which is add to cart. It's really close to becoming a purchase. And none of these have any, so these
Right.
are definitely not anywhere near. And just to confirm, I mean, like if we look at the spend, on these. I mean, they have $34. I mean, like that's that's enough.
Yeah,
So like chop, cut, 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 and then you just keep that one, and then you need to go test way more audiences.
gotcha.
And then you got to cut way faster. You can't wait this
Okay,
long. $34 is
gotcha.
a long time to wait. The thing is, your CPMs, which is like how much it costs you to reach 1,000 people, it's extremely high right now because it's the holiday season, so everybody's CPMs go up, which is like how many
Yeah,
people
it
you
spikes
reach
it.
per thousand. Yeah, exactly. So like, uh, usually we'd wait until 3,000 on these, like in the
Gotcha.
video, but in this case, it would take forever to get there. So like
Yeah.
usually we just look at the next closest funnel metric and then we say, all right, if we have it, keep it. If we don't, let's just cut it and give these things about 4 to 7 days. So like 5 times 4, that's about $20. Anything close to 20, you can start cutting.
Okay.
And then if it has
Cool.
add to
And is
cart, 17. And when you start testing, if you find something better than 17, guess what we're going to do? We're going to cut this one and move it into this one.
perfect. Works for me. And even if those ads are still in learning phase, are you still allowed to like do that technically? I know that these just say active, but I'm just kind of curious about that.
Yeah, they're all going to always be in learning phase with a $500 product. I can assure you that.
Okay.
Unless you're dropping thousands, it's going to stay in learning because it's going to be too hard to get out
Gotcha.
of the learning phase.
That's kind of what
Yeah,
I figured. It's a high ticket
yeah,
item, so it's tough to push that volume, but
yeah.
cool.
So the human genius, we can just go with our own insights because we can usually beat the algorithm on that.
Yeah, yeah, that's totally fair.
All right.
Awesome. And
There's an article. Uh, let me pull it up on my end just so that way I can give it to you real quick.
sure, no problem.
This is for CBO and audience structuring. It's a better way of doing this moving forward so you can test everything a lot more accurately.
Cool.
Are you in the Facebook ad experts group as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And all right, there we go. That's what it is. So if you just go to, um, oops, Facebook dash CBO dash structure. This is how we're going to format your ad account.
Sweet.
All right, here we go. Boom. I want you to go ahead and launch interest audiences to test like this. So
Okay.
basically how this works is like this is going to be the outline, not the same ones because it's going to be, you're going to have to make sure to choose specific ones that make sense for the client, right?
Yeah,
But like
absolutely.
the titling, just CBO interest testing, and then you're just going to launch a bunch of $5 dailies under there. Not the
Okay.
same age range. Keep the age range open because we don't know yet, right? We don't know who's buying these vacuums yet.
Hmm.
And then like go find interests, like where anything is like really worth testing to begin with, and then just start launching them. And then what you're going to do is you're simply going to cut them extremely fast. Like don't give them much time at all. Like cut those things like
Okay.
$10, $20 spend. Like even that's a lot. I would just like really zone in and like say, all right, has it gotten add to cart? If it gets to add to cart, keep it. If it doesn't, cut it. And if
Okay.
like for example, if your add to cart is $17 on this one, whatever
Hmm.
your lowest cost add to cart is for an audience ad set, whatever the lowest cost is, anytime you see another ad set go past that in spending that doesn't have an add to cart, cut it. So basically, you're going to allow your ad sets to run until they hit the lowest cost add to cart. So in this case, it's $17, right? So if
Hmm.
an audience ad set has $17.85 spend on it and no add to carts, cut because it didn't beat this one. Now, if you
Gotcha.
get an audience
Perfect.
that at $10, well, every audience after that, if it passes $10 in ad spend and it doesn't have an add to cart, cut it. You're always raising standards, right? You're always moving the ball forward. You're always moving the line, right? We're
Absolutely.
never settling. And that way it always is forcing you to push more money into the right things. It's forcing you to spend less money on the things that aren't working. We limit the amount of error, we limit the amount of failure, we save a lot more of the money for the client, and you generate a lot more results. And with something that costs $500, it can be a headache to really figure out what's going to convert the best, but this is going to be the quickest way to do so. So
Cool.
you'll do that with interest. So that'll be done on the campaign level. You'll, duplicate, launch it. You can follow this. It's not the most detailed thing, but it gives you the idea with the images. And then if you go down to lookalikes, you already have that, but I would launch more. If you have audience data on the site, I don't know how many visitors they have, right?
Yeah.
But like depending
Yeah,
on
they
how many, go ahead.
I was gonna say they definitely don't seem to have like the most visitors. So kind of with the lookalike audience, unfortunately, it seems like we're just a little bit
Yeah,
limited.
we need about 1,000 people on any given custom event in order to create a lookalike on it. That really makes sense for us to do it.
Right, right. Okay,
Cool. And then
cool. Yeah,
retargeting.
appreciate your guidance.
Exactly. We're gonna launch retargeting one as well, and you'll just go after. You'll set this one to like $2 daily because you probably don't have a big audience at all. Never spend more than
Yeah,
$5 on 10,000 people audience size. You'll use those, and then like literally just you'll have a proven one eventually. Whenever you find stuff that's proven, you'll just put it in the proven audience, and that's it. I mean, like that'll be the breakout. And then just be like
awesome.
rigorous and like ruthless and cutting and like moving budget and not spending dollars where they shouldn't be spent.
Sweet.
And then I'll
Works for me.
basically, yeah, and then I'll upload this call and you can just play it back and see exactly what needs to be done.
Awesome, man. Cool. Well, thank you very much for that.
Yeah, no problem. All right.